Mom, your bed has been moved to the garage. It's just temporary. The living room needs to look cleaner when guests come over, Sarah said, avoiding eye contact. Helen stood frozen in the hallway, holding her cane. The garage? She repeated, her voice cracking slightly. David, her son, stepped in. Mom, please don't make a big deal out of this. The garage is heated, there's a bed, blankets, it's not like you'll be out in the cold. She looked at the son she had raised alone after his father died in a car accident. The same boy she worked 3 jobs for, who she fed before feeding herself, who she put through college by cleaning offices at night. Now, she was being moved to the garage of the very house she had bought with her husband 35 years ago. Helen didn't say a word. She simply nodded and slowly made her way toward the garage door. That night, she lay awake staring at the unfinished ceiling surrounded by cardboard boxes, paint cans, and a broken lawnmower. Her old photo frame sat on the shelf above her, collecting dust. She remembered the night she spent holding David when he was sick, the birthday she planned, the prom suit she stitched herself when they couldn't afford a new one. And now, she was an inconvenience. She knew it wasn't Sarah's idea entirely. Sarah had always been distant, but David, he used to be a good boy. Somewhere along the way, she had become too old, too slow, too much of a burden. At 2:00 a.m., Helen slowly sat up, pulled out the drawer under the workbench, and took out the manila folder she had hidden years ago. Inside was a copy of the house deed still under her name. Yes, David and Sarah lived there, but legally, it was her house. The next morning, David and Sarah came downstairs to find the garage empty. The bed, the boxes, even Helen's suitcase gone. David checked his phone. She didn't even leave a message. Sarah rolled her eyes. Maybe she's staying with Aunt Lisa or something. She'll be back, don't stress. But Helen didn't go to Lisa's. She went to her lawyer. By noon, the house was officially under contract for sale. By 3:00 p.m., a real estate agent arrived with a couple to do a quick walkthrough. At 4:00 p.m., David got the call. What do you mean, Mom selling the house? She can't do that. She can. Her name is still on the deed. You've never had it transferred. David's heart sank. He looked at Sarah. She looked furious. They rushed to the lawyer's office, but it was too late. The paperwork was signed, the deal locked in. The house would be gone in a week. They tried calling Helen. She didn't answer. A week later, a letter arrived in the mail. Dear David, I didn't raise you to treat me like an old piece of furniture. I gave you this home out of love, not because I was disposable once you had a wife and a life of your own. When you moved me to the garage, you moved my heart out of this family. I hope you both find peace somewhere else like I finally will. Mom. That was the last time David and Sarah ever saw that house. It was sold, fully paid in cash, and Helen, she bought a small, cozy cottage in the countryside, where no one would ever move her to the garage again. Because sometimes a mother's silence isn't weakness. It's a calm before the most powerful decision of her life.